It's strange, isn't it? You can solve complex problems in your head like a chess grandmaster, yet struggle to hold a conversation at a party without feeling drained or out of place. You can dive deep into abstract ideas, connect dots others don't even see, but somehow connecting with people feels like the one puzzle you can't crack. Not because you don't care, quite the opposite. You care too much, feel too deeply, and think in ways that most simply don't. That's the paradox of intelligence. The sharper the mind, the harder it can be to truly belong. While others bond over small talk, you're stuck navigating the emotional impact of intelligence, feeling like a misunderstood genius, trapped behind glass. Why do smart people struggle socially? Why do introverted, intelligent people feel so alone in crowded rooms? The answers lie in a fascinating intersection of psychology, emotion, and connection. Today we're unpacking what no one talks about: the curse of intelligence when it comes to relationships, social anxiety, and human connection. And more importantly, how to live fully, without having to shrink your mind just to fit in. Let's peel back the layers together. The hidden struggles of high intelligence in social settings. It's easy to assume that a highly intelligent person would breeze through social situations, but that's rarely the case. In fact, intelligence and social isolation often go hand in hand. Many deep thinkers find themselves stuck in conversations that feel painfully superficial. While others are content chatting about weekend plans or celebrity gossip, the intelligent mind craves depth, philosophy, psychology, ideas that challenge norms. This mismatch can quietly create a wall between the person and the world around them. Take someone with a high IQ. They may be brilliant at analyzing systems or solving technical problems, but completely freeze when navigating a room full of people. Why? Because the rules of emotional intelligence, reading subtle cues, managing social dynamics, aren't taught in the same way logic is. That's where the social effects of high intelligence hit hardest. They're operating on a different cognitive wavelength. It's not arrogance, it's a different operating system. And here's something rarely said out loud. Smart people often downplay themselves just to make others comfortable. They edit their words, water down their ideas, and wear social masks to blend in. But this comes at a cost: feeling misunderstood psychologically, emotionally drained, and constantly disconnected. It's the curse of intelligence, being able to see so much, feel so much, and still not be seen. And this leads to something even deeper: the emotional impact of being misunderstood. When someone is constantly misunderstood, it chips away at their sense of belonging. Over time, this becomes more than just an annoyance. It turns into high-functioning loneliness. You show up, smile, maybe even joke around, but inside it's quiet. Not the peaceful kind of quiet, but the type that makes you question whether anyone really sees you. That's the emotional impact of intelligence no one prepares you for. It's not just isolation, it's the feeling of being invisible in plain sight. Imagine always being 10 steps ahead in your thoughts, but constantly having to slow down just to be relatable. This constant self-editing creates a mental fatigue that deep thinkers and introverted, intelligent people know all too well. It's like carrying a secret no one even realizes you're hiding. And sure, you can adapt, but adapting too much means erasing parts of yourself. That's not connection, it's performance. This is why many people with neurodivergent traits or high IQs experience social anxiety, not because they fear people, but because they've learned that their authenticity often leads to disconnection. They're not afraid of interaction, they're exhausted by shallow ones. If this hits home for you, you're in good company. Honestly, this might be the kind of thing worth sharing with someone who's always felt out of place too. And if you're still here listening, maybe you are one of those rare minds. Oh, and if this feels like your kind of content, you might as well stick around for more. Just saying. Cognitive differences and the challenge of true connection. The truth is, not all brains are wired the same, and that's not just a poetic metaphor. Cognitive differences, like those found in high intelligence or neurodivergent minds, often mean experiencing reality through a completely different lens. While most people rely heavily on social cues and unspoken norms, the intelligent mind is often busy analyzing the logic, or lack thereof, behind those very behaviors. This can make even casual interactions feel like decoding a foreign language without a translator. Take a conversation about something as simple as weekend plans. For most, it's just light chatter. But for someone who processes things deeply, it can trigger an avalanche of thoughts. Why do people enjoy this? What does that say about human behavior? Before they've even replied, the moment has passed, and they're left feeling out of sync. It's not that they're slow, it's that their mind is exploring the layers underneath, while others stay on the surface. That's the crux of why smart people struggle socially. Not because they lack the desire to connect, but because they're wired to connect differently. While most build relationships through shared experiences, deep thinkers crave shared understanding. And when that's missing, they often retreat, not out of arrogance, but out of exhaustion. But what if the key to real connection wasn't to conform, but to reframe how we define connection in the first place? So here's the question. What if your loneliness isn't a flaw, but a signal? A sign that your mind isn't broken, just different, maybe even extraordinary. Instead of asking, why don't I fit in? Maybe the better question is, where do I belong? Because you're not here to shrink yourself to match shallow expectations. You're here to connect, truly connect, with those who speak your language, who think just as deeply and feel just as much. The world needs minds like yours. Misunderstood, yes, but also insightful, creative, and wildly capable of change. So, what will you do with this awareness now? Will you keep playing small to feel safe? Or will you start honoring your intelligence, quirks and all, and create spaces where connection finally feels real? And hey, if this video made something click for you, even just one "wow, that's me" moment, consider passing it on to someone who needs it. Stick around if you're into unraveling topics like this. Subscribing might just be your way of saying, yeah, I want more of this. Notifications on, optional. But missing future content like this? Risky.